order, and I used to be the rector of St. John's Episcopal Church.
Are you on public speaking list, sir?
I believe I will, yes.
Okay, and
I beg your indulgence, sir. I've come a long way. I've been here for several days.
Sir.
And I was the rector of the church during very crucial years in the 60s.
Please identify yourself for the record.
All right. My name is the Reverend Robert W. Castle. I was...
The privilege is granted.
You're very, very generous and very kind, Mr. Vega. I am a child of God in Jersey City. Jersey City is my home. I was born on Bentley Avenue and West Side in an apartment house. Because my father heard that there were children that were mixed up in Englewood, and so he got what he wanted by my being born at home, and he may have regretted that as the years went on, but nonetheless, I want to start by this. I do have a tendency to preach too long, and so you know. People just often at church get up and leave, and I always, you know, I'll try not to do that.
We'll try not to do that either. We don't have that.
I love Jersey City. I grew up here. I cooked potatoes in the streets down on, we grew up below Mallory Avenue, and on Boyd Avenue and Virginia Avenue, and I was so honored when I was called to be the rector of St. John's, which was the largest Episcopal church in the state of New Jersey, thousands of members, and I became the rector of that church when there was no one left. I would never have gotten the job if it was still the largest church in the state of New Jersey. But I was honored to get that job. As a matter of fact, I went to the bishop and I said, "Bishop, would you please put me on the list?" And he said, "Bob, I don't think that's good for your career." Of course, I never thought it was a career, but I want the bishop to know, if he's listening, wherever he may be, I want him to know that he was absolutely right. It was not good for my career. But I came to a church that was dying, that was almost closed. Now it is closed, and it is in the process of dying. And my heart goes out to it. I feel in one sense that I'm like the last rector who left in 1968, when the church had a resurgence, thanks to the African American community that lived in Booker T. Washington Project. And because of the growth of the church in terms of the young people and the groups of young people from Booker T and from Lafayette Gardens, and the church grew and grew. The Congress of Racial Equality was started there. Many of the young men that I worked with for numerous years, who were in what was known in those days as street gangs, became members of another organization called the Black Panther Party. They grew up in St. John's. They too were a very vital part of that church. We operated a coffee house up on Jackson Avenue called Malchus's Ear. Some of those people, David Williams, who's an outstanding young man here from the African American community, who has done so much for the library system and produced all kinds of wonderful programs here.